Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a 6-month review on the beautiful Tournelle PM. I love this bag. It's been one of my favorite purchases I've ever gotten from Louis Vuitton. It was perfect when I got it in the mail, and it's just worn beautifully. I haven't had any weird issues with this bag. So I'm just going to go over a few little things. No weird wear on these little pieces of hardware. Very little tarnish just from metal to metal contact, nothing out of the ordinary. I know a few people have commented on my video in the past and they're worried about these little tabs sticking out. Sorry, it's black, so it's kind of hard to see, but they're right here, and people are worried about them flapping up like this. So I'm not really worried about that. I feel like it might be a little bit more pronounced if you have the vachetta version. I've never pronounced that word right, but the natural leather, if you have that version, it might happen more often, or it might happen quicker. But for me, I haven't had that issue. They don't stick out enough to annoy me. So I'm just putting my hand behind it so you can see. They don't stick out very much. Next, hardware on here is perfect. No issues at all. Stitching's good. No cracking on the top, which I was really worried about. I know that sort of thing doesn't happen overnight, and I know it has to do with like storing your bags, how much you use them, how much you like stuff them. And I'm a very light user. I don't carry a lot of things, so that definitely helps in that department. This little leather strap, this little strap tassel, it's fine, no issues. A little bit of like, well, this was on the bag when I kind of got it. There's a little bit of like, they missed the glazing. Like they just missed, I don't know, coating that little top piece of the leather. It's kind of hard to see, but that is like the tiniest complaint. It doesn't bother me that much. You can see that I'm not using the strap it came with. Just the other day, I had a revelation after I got a replacement strap for my Speedy Bandolier, that this strap goes perfect with the Tournelle. It matches, it matches the trim, and it's perfect for crossbody wear. So obviously, I'm not a skinny girl, right? So the strap that it came with is beautiful, but it doesn't work for crossbody wear, at least in my case. So this strap is perfect. So I'll get up and model that real quick. It's adjustable, so if you like it shorter, longer, you can do that. But for me, it is absolutely perfect. So it sits right at the hip, and then, I really like it. It's perfect. I'm so glad I had that thought to switch it up and put the strap on here. So that was my chair, not me. My chair is making weird noises. Okay, so the feet they show a little bit of wear, nothing excessive. They look perfectly fine. I can try to zoom in. Now, I don't have a professional camera or anything, and I just brightened it up, and it didn't do anything. It didn't focus. But no abnormal wear, just normal usage, really. I see just the slightest bit of tarnishing from just touching the bottom. Let's go on the inside of the bag. The inside of the bag is black, so that means it's super carefree. You don't have to worry about stains and all that. So inside my bag, I don't use the organizer, and the reason being is this bag does hold its shape very well. I wasn't really expecting that. That's why I bought the organizer in the first place. But in my Speedy Bandolier video, you'll see that I use it for that bag now. So I just use this without any organizer. So for the people who are kind of worried about, like in my comments, people are kind of worried about the spacing issues, like you can't carry much with an organizer. So take it out. I really think you shouldn't have any issues. with the bag. It was just a preference choice for me, especially when wearing the bag crossbody. I don't like it when the canvas caves in. It kind of like freaks me out a little bit. I feel like I'm doing a little bit of excessive wear, even though I know the canvas is flexible and it's kind of made for that. I just kind of don't like to give it excessive wear if it doesn't need it. So inside I have the original strap for the Tournelle, which I gave measurements on. If anybody's curious, just go to my original video. See, it's canvas, and then on the inside it's black. So it's reversible. Very beautiful, but for me, I'm a big girl, I need a longer strap. And I really was hesitant about trying to buy one, so when I had to get a replacement strap anyways, it kind of just dawned on me after a week of having it that I could use it for my Tournelle. So otherwise, I've noted in other videos, I don't carry much. So I have my toiletry 15, which has like hand sanitizer, lotion, lipstick, excess change. That stays in here. She's vintage, made in 85 if I remember correctly, 1985. And I also use my Empreinte Josephine. I'm thinking about making a video on this because I really haven't seen any reviews on the Empreinte version. Of course, there's many reviews on the canvas because that's the most popular. So I'm thinking about making a review on this. If it's something you really want to see, just comment below, let me know. And besides that, that's it. I carry my keys, of course, but I just left that out. I carry my keys and my phone. So when I put all that in there, it kind of is full, a little bit full, and I just leave it like that. I don't like to put too much weight in my bags. I don't like to carry textbooks or anything of that heavy nature in the bag because, yes, even though these bags are made for, you know, they're workhorses, but you have an expensive bag, you should kind of treat it like it's expensive. You shouldn't be putting so much heavy things in it. And I think that leads to excessive wear, especially when you stuff the bag this way, this ways, and you know, when you stuff it and it's out of shape, like if it doesn't stay in this shape, the zipper is all wonky, I wouldn't recommend doing that. I feel like that's excessive wear on the canvas, and that will eventually make it crack, as well as storing it improperly. Do not store your Louis Vuitton bags in the box. I know you think that, the box is pretty, you want to store things in a box, but it keeps moisture in, it traps the moisture. So you don't want to do that. What you want to do is store it in the dust bag, or for me, I switch them in and out. So I take them out of the dust bag, put them back in, but normally I keep them out because I like to see them and I don't really think they belong in a dust bag. And I also recommend you getting something for your closet if that's where you store them. If you have a shelf or, you know, a pretty setup, that's amazing. I can only aspire to that, but for now, I have a little closet and that's where I store them at. I keep my closet doors open and it's well ventilated, but I also keep this. So it's a moisture eliminator, which is basically the off-brand of Damp Rid. So this was only $1 at like Dollar General, Dollar Store, whatever your version is. But it's only $1 and it works perfect. Basically all the water gets trapped down here and the beads just melt away when it traps the moisture. So this is the off-brand. It was only $1. Damp Rid is about $4. So it's a pretty good investment. I've already went through one. I got that in about January or February because I have my news bags, my new SLGs, and I just wanted to make sure that they stay in good condition. And I also had this weird mildew on my Neverfull, and I freaked out. So I went to a LV Facebook group, and I was like, guys, you have to tell me what the heck is this stuff on my Neverfull. It's the Demure Azure version, so it has the, you know, the natural vachetta. And they're like, oh, that looks like mildew. Do you have the Damp Rid in your closet? And I'm like, no, I don't. I'm gonna try that first. And I was hoping that I didn't ruin my bag, because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to get all the leather replaced. It was only small spots on the straps. So I wiped it clean and I put this in my closet. I just threw away the first one last week. It was completely full of water, so they last a really long time. So it is definitely a good investment. I live in Louisiana. It is super humid, and I don't know why I didn't think of having damper in my closet, but I'm so glad I have it now. I haven't had that issue with my Neverfull anymore since I had that in my closet, so it is definitely worth the investment, the very cheap investment. So to cap off the video, like I said, no weird wear and tear with the bag. Hardware is good, glazing is good. Handles, I mean, they're leather. There really shouldn't have any issues with that, but perfect. No color fading, nothing weird. Pocket is fine. I don't really use it. I said I wasn't going to use it in the first video. I still haven't really used it. So that still looks perfect. And if you guys are still on the fence about ordering it, now that it's been about 6 months, I think you should order it. I am kind of skeptical about canvas. It's just the quality issues. You know, you see bad things about one item and then you see great things about the other, so it kind of makes you indifferent on whether to order canvas or not, whether you stick with leather, epi, whatever. But so far, I really, really enjoy this bag. Hopefully I strike the lottery sometime soon. I can buy the Tournelle in every version. In the red trim, in the Vachetta version, in the MM, the PMs. I really enjoy this bag. It's such a great alternative to the Speedy, which, I mean, it kind of is reminiscent of the Speedy. It has like the same functions, almost the same size, but this one's taller. But it's just a bag that you don't see many people with. So I highly recommend it. I know it has a higher price tag than the Speedy, but I mean, look at it. It's gorgeous. So that is all for my video today. If you have any other questions or comments for me, let me know. Otherwise, this is a thumbs up. I will see you guys at the year review for this bag. Hopefully I get more new things in my future. Otherwise, this will be my last video for a while. I might review some of my pre-loved items I've gotten over the past few months, but I usually like to review my new bags to give people just insight on what to expect from new styles, because you never know if they wear good or they wear bad. So in this particular case, my Tournelle PM has worn very well. Oh, I forgot to mention the corners, but corners are good. Even in the creases, I was worried about canvas cracking on the inside. And no issues like that whatsoever. They don't even have a weird wear on the corners itself. I mean, the bag, like I said, I take care of my bags. This is not an everyday bag for me. When I use it, I use it. So obviously it'll be a completely different review if I use this bag every day, but I like to swap out my bags. But overall, this bag has held up very, very well. So I do recommend it still, like I did in my first video. I still recommend it. And any other questions for me, let me know. Hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.